the holidays coming up, a lot of times what we do is we give our kids, our grandkids, we give them presents. And I want everybody to think about, what do y'all think about, well, because this is something that I plan on doing. What do y'all think about giving your grandchild or your child an investment? And what I mean by it is, instead of buying them a pair of Jordans, or buying them that PS2 or PS1 or Nintendo Switch game. How everybody doing today? And thank y'all so much for joining us. And first of all, I'd like to thank y'all for y'all continuously support. I'd like to thank y'all so much for subscribing, commenting, liking. And like me and my wife said, please don't forget to comment, because we don't know who's watching the videos. We don't know who to give a shout out to. And we don't know who, because we got Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up, that we will be giving out prizes and cash. And if you don't comment, we don't even know who you are. So, but without no delay, I like to talk about that we got the holidays coming up. We got Thanksgiving and we got Christmas coming up. I want to try to share some with you all that, a lot of times when I do stuff, I try to share it with somebody else to try to encourage them or to get them on board. And so by the holidays coming up, a lot of times what we do is we give our kids, our grandkids, we give them presents. And I want everybody to think about, what do y'all think about, well, because this is something that I plan on doing. What do y'all think about giving your grandchild or your child an investment? And what I mean by it is, instead of buying them a pair of Jordans, or buying them that PS2 or PS1 or Nintendo Switch game, how about getting them an investment? That's what I plan on doing, because people got holiday savings coming up. You have different things coming up, and I'm always an advocate of our children not having to start off from where we start off from. And I say a lot of times, most people, kids, not only when the parents is long gone, not only do the parents not leave them anything, but they also leave them debt behind. And people, they preach about the Bible, they preach about repentance, living right. Listen, I believe in all that. But at the same time, how come nobody's preaching about savings, about leaving an inheritance? So that's what I like to talk about. Now, I want to run something to you all that the reason why I've been doing a lot of thinking on this. And I'm going to go with a low number. If somebody put, let's say, if somebody take $1,000 and put $1,000 in the bank, or put it in something like a CD. Let's use a CD, because I use a CD or something at a low interest rate of 5%. So if somebody take $1,000 and put it in a CD at 5%, and they do it for 20 years, adding $5 a week to that account, at the end of 10 years, it would be $17,000. If somebody did the exact same thing at 5% and added $5 a week, at the end of 20 years, it would be about $56,000 in that an account. Now that's a low interest rate. So let's just up the interest rate. So let's say, for instance, somebody do this at 8% interest rate, and you put in $1,000, and for 10 years, you add $5 a week to that account. $5 now, $5 a week to that account at 8% interest rate. At the end of 10 years, we're talking about over $20,000. So I just want somebody to think about that. Even if somebody was to say, this year here, instead of buying a pair of $300 Jordan, I'm gonna take that $300 and I'm gonna put it in an account for my son or for my daughter, and I'm gonna add $5 a week. You would be surprised with that money, and believe it or not, they probably want them Jordans, or they probably want that Nintendo Switch game, but I guarantee you, when they turn 21, 24, 25, whatever the case may be, I guarantee you they appreciate that way more than what they appreciate the present. Because what happens is, a lot of us live for the present. A lot of us live for the present, and it's time out to live for the present and to live for ourselves. We have to think about the next generation that's coming up. We actually have to make decisions for them, not for the present moment, for ourselves. So let's start thinking about investing, and this is a good year and a good time to start off. Give somebody the gift of investment. Give them the gift of CD, give them the gift of a mutual fund, give them a gift of the stock market, give them a gift of an investment that will help them out in the future instead of the present. And remember this, what you make happen for others, God will also make happen for you. I'm not saying this, like always, to try to belittle anybody. I'm only trying to encourage you, and think about it. Do it make sense?